We've made some improvements, but we need to develop some new habits. Welcome, I'm John Health and Fitness. No miracles, real life. Part of a miracle is if you made it all the way to part 4. I appreciate it. If you haven't, check out parts 1, 2, and 3 of this series where we're trying to undo screen slouch. Part 1 was mobility. Part 2 was stretching, lengthening everything up front. Part 3 was strengthening everything in the back. And now part 4, just some healthy habits to try to spend as little time as possible like this. Number 1 is, don't hold it so low. I know we all do this, I want to do it, but boy does that really just make everything bad. What we want to do is maybe hold the phone a little higher. Literally, if you hold it higher in your gaze. Now I know, this looks a little bit like you're taking pictures, or you're doing lots of selfies, or you're vlogging. It's okay. People are so used to that they barely notice anymore. One word of caution, if you're walking down the street, don't hold it in front of your face. You will trip over something. Number 2, use just one hand at a time, and hold it up high, ideally. This way, the other arm's not in that compromised forward hunch position. You can switch if one gets tired, of course, but you're basically causing half the damage, which is something in and of itself. Not great for typing, but for just reviewing videos or what have you, not bad. Also keeps your field of view clear in case you're actually walking around, which really try to do that as little as possible. You will trip on things. Tip 3, if you're actually on the phone a lot, even people who have the earbuds in, I do this, I have to speak into the mic because I don't have a mic attached to it. Get one of those mic attachments if you do a lot of conference calls. That way you can put the phone in your pocket, just out of the way. You've got a little mic on you, a lot of the stuff's corded, some of it's wireless. You've seen those, the Bluetooth things. Get one of those, because when you do that, then you can just stand tall, no problem at all. Number 4, you're probably not going to like, but literally just put it away for a little while. That was really hard for me to do, I'll admit. I use this a lot. I do a lot of social media for John Health and Fitness. You can check some of those links down in the description. But it's really healthy, right? Let it go. Put it aside. Go for a walk. Leave it alone. It won't kill you. Now, of course, you're still going to spend a lot of time like this. You just have to. You're typing. It's a strangely natural position for a smartphone, for smartphone use. But if you find yourself in situations where you can hold it up a little bit, I really like the one-handed one a lot because it opens up things, especially if you put it to the side. You can now open things up. The other arm's opened up, and you're in this isometric hold here. Heck, you're actually kind of building muscle there, kind of, sort of. Depends on the kind of phone you have. This is a plus, so it's got a little bit of weight to it. But regardless, these kinds of things, basically getting your head up, your posture good, your shoulders back, your arms opened up, everything externally rotated. And that was the whole point of this entire series, right? That mobility exercise where we're opening things up. We did the stretching exercise, which is the same thing, only basically with holds. And then strengthening where we're trying to build a little bit of muscle in the back, get those toned and accustomed to basically retracting shoulder blades, pulling things back and down and away from the phone in front of you. And then finally, just some healthy habits with the cell phone itself, with the use, opening it up, holding it high, so there's less damage to undo. Well, thanks so much for watching this 4-part series. Hope you enjoyed it. I am John Health and Fitness. Check out the website, johnhealthandfitness.com. Hit that alert bell and subscriber button so you get future videos. And comments are always welcome. Check them out below. Take care and see you next time. Back in my day, nobody cares.